I wrote this book, I'm not kidding guys, I wrote this book for me. I wrote it for my young self. If I had this when I was 18, 19, if I had somebody to say, you know what, it's going to be okay. And we didn't get it. We didn't have a hero to look up to in our generation. We didn't have a father figure that said, son, this is how you hold an axe, this is how you work in a car, and this is how you treat a woman. We didn't get it. We didn't get that. Our generation has been failed as men. This is why we're scratching our head. This is why we're afraid of the women, because we didn't get that. We didn't get what we've always had in history, which is a rite of passage. We've always had, in all of cultures of all of history, every culture of the world has had a rite of passage, from boys to men. The Sioux Native Americans had the vision quest, and they would take a young man and a boy, and they say, go into the wilderness and speak your name. And you go into the wilderness, he's naked and scared, and he's like cold and afraid, and he'd go out there for days, maybe weeks, and he'd come back after finding his totem animal. This is in a lot of cultures. And then when he came back, they would say, now you can stand with the men. Stand here. The concept, imagine this, the concept of teenager, including the word teenager, did not exist before 1950. The word teenager is invented since 1950. There was no concept of teenager in all of history until now. There was boys and men. And we didn't get that. Our generation has been failed. That's why you're experiencing what you're feeling. Experiencing this loss of connection with women, loss of connection with the female spirit, loss of connection with your masculine edge and your sexual beauty. We've been failed. Our society has let us down. It's not your fault. It's let us down. And so I wrote this book for that little boy who was lost and scared, came out of the wilderness and liked the girls, but was so massively rejected from girls. And tried to be cool. I tried to learn things. Tried to be this guy. Tried to get somebody to like me, and I was so insecure because I thought, who would like me? I didn't have an education. I didn't have who would want me? Everybody else has got this cool car, and I had this feeling all those years. And it's what you learn is this, gentlemen. And I look at you guys and I see myself, I really do. And here's what I'm going to say to you. There is nobody going to help you but you. You look in the mirror, and this is what you do now. You look in the mirror and say, you suck. You know, you tried to talk to that girl last night and she's like, you weren't funny enough and you suck, you're not good enough. And that has got to change. That story has got to change. And it's a simple matter of choosing it, gentlemen. All you have to do is listen, because your father's not there to tell you it's going to be okay, son. Here's how you be strong. We have no heroes anymore. Our heroes are 18-year-old rap stars. I want to be like that guy who has no clue either. This celebrity culture. So your whole thing from now on, and I mean this very sincerely, is it's up to you to look yourself in the mirror, look yourself in the eye and say, I've got you. It's going to be okay. You have to raise yourself because nobody's going to do it. Nobody's going to do it for you. The Bible says, when I was a child, I spake as a child. When I became a man, I put away childish things. And it's that critical and that deep and that absolute that has to happen. We're a generation of boys who are trying to date girls and we're Tinder swiping. We're a generation of boys who used to play with PlayStation when we were boys. We play PlayStation now, but now we're having fun. We're not having fun anymore. You see? And I'm saying it strong, and I hope you get it strong, and I hope you feel the energy of what I'm saying because it's to me. It's to myself. I wish I would have had a message, but there's no message for men that's real. This is fundamental. It goes to the core of who we are as men, which is lost in this day and age.